I do not understand that a woman will do whatever her boss says, but barely do what her husband asks. I don't get it. I don't understand it. I don't know how you can be to work on time every day at 8 a.m. But to make me a turkey sandwich is a problem, right? Or to do something for me is a problem. I don't understand it, right? I don't understand how we've gotten to the place where we're so independent. There's no interdependency, that you're so independent that you will allow another man to dictate your whole life. But the man that you sleep with and love and say you love, he can't tell you one thing.
I want to answer his question as nicely as I possibly can. It's because you're a bitch. You making this statement alone is making you the victim of the woman. There's a power dynamic that she feels at her job that she doesn't feel at home. Even in this conversation he's having with this woman, I'm sure the woman is sitting there like, I wouldn't listen to your ass either. Whatever is happening to you is usually because of you. So if a supervisor is getting the respect from your woman, it shows one, that she's capable of being or doing whatever it is that you want her to do. But two, you got to look at yourself and wonder why she's not giving that same respect to you. This is a you thing and not a her thing. All right, y'all. Somebody said I'm not on YouTube. I am on YouTube. Everybody drop a put a 1 in the chat if y'all can see me. Just want to make sure. Put a 1 in the chat if y'all can see me. Somebody said I'm not on YouTube. So everybody hit the like button, drop a 1 in the chat to make sure y'all can see me and hear me. Rudy said you were truly missed. Oh, thank you, Rudy. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Everybody put a 1 in the chat to make sure y'all can see me. Okay. And y'all can hear me? Okay. Because somebody said I'm not on YouTube. All right. All right. So we good. All right, y'all. We are about to talk about the 10 reasons why your woman does not listen to you, but she listens to her supervisor at her job. Is a specific reason why. And everybody put your city in the chat. Let me know where you're at. Put your city in the chat and let me know where you're at. We're about to have a very important and intense conversation for women and men so we can get an understanding of what the problem is that this guy was saying in the beginning of this video. And I'm just going to play a little bit of it so y'all can get context.
I do not understand that a woman will do whatever her boss says, but barely do what her husband asks.
That part right there. There's a lot of men who have this same problem or question or whatever. And it's not a simple answer, but it is. So I'm about to break down the 10 reasons why. Because like I said, it's simple, but if it was so simple, I wouldn't have 10 reasons. All right. So let's get to it. Number 1, everybody hit the like button. Everybody put your seat in the chat. Let me know where you at. I'm gonna shout y'all out real quick. And then we're gonna get to it. Because I actually got 12 reasons. I think I got 12. Let me see. I got 12. Yeah, I got 12 reasons, not 10. So I added 2 as I was doing my notes, but this is going to be very insightful. Everybody hit the like button. So let me shout y'all out real quick. Shout out to North Carolina. Let's see. Shout out to New York City. Shout out to Atlanta. Shout out to California, Connecticut, the Bronx, Florida. All right, so let's get to it. Number 1, she views you as her equal. She views you as her equal. That's number 1. I want y'all to think about this. How in the world can a woman view you as her equal and then turn around and respect you like she respects her supervisor? That makes 0 sense, period. It makes no sense. 0 sense. So think about this. You ladies, you guys love to talk about this stupid 50-50 crap, right? 50-50, which is stupid. But is your woman going 50-50 with her boss? No. So, how can you imagine being on the same level or to be looked at the same way as your woman looks at her boss if she's going 50-50 with you, financially in particular? That don't make no sense, right? So think about that. And TikTok, if y'all want to come on and share your thoughts about this, hit the plus sign and I'll add you to the conversation. So everybody on TikTok, while y'all are watching, if y'all want to chime in on this, hit the plus sign so you can be a part of this, and I'll add you to the audio, and because I want to hear what y'all got to say. So if your woman is living in your house, or you're living in your woman's house, because some of y'all dudes live with y'all woman, which is crazy, and y'all going 50-50, of course she's going to respect her supervisor more than she respects you, because that's really a given. So think about this at a woman's job versus being with you. Think about this. At her job, she walks into a company that is already running, that is already making money, that has already been built, and all she has to do is walk in, sit down. She knows what's expected of her. She has like a little pamphlet on what the rules and regulations are. What's up, Tracy? So she knows her boundaries. She knows what she can do. She knows what she can't do. She knows how much this job pays. So to a certain degree, she knows what she's going to get out of working here. She just walks in and sits down. She has a computer already. Everything's put together already. And most importantly, she's fully aware of what will happen to her if she decides to act up. She knows she'll get fired. You know? And it's really that simple. It's really that simple. So I want you to ask yourself, as a man watching, what's up, Paris? As a man, just watching this, I want you to ask yourself a question. Would your woman argue with her supervisor ever? Would your woman ever in her life argue with her supervisor? Yes or no? Drop in the chat. Yes or no? Would your woman ever argue with her supervisor? Nope. Rudy says nope. Never. Like, have y'all ever argued with y'all supervisor? The answer is no. Because you're not dumb. You're going to get fired if you start an argument with your supervisor. So remember, this is number one. Number one is she views you as her equal, right? And the different aspects of her viewing you as her equal is y'all be arguing. Y'all be arguing. You argue with her, she argue with you. So the dynamic is distinctively different than her environment at work. And I'm not saying her environment at home supposed to be like her environment at work, but the dynamic has to be similar. Like, as an example, like I said, woman goes to her job and everything is set up and she just comes in and sits down and boom, right? Well, say a woman gets with me and she can come in to my life and sit down. And that's it. Because my life is already built. My life is already put together. And all she really has to do and come in and take a seat. Do y'all see how that makes sense? You don't have to come in my life and help me build something is already built. Like as an employee of a job, the job needs you. So I'm not saying I don't need you, but the job needs an aspect of you. Your job doesn't turn around and put you in a position where you walk in the door and you have to run everything. No, you walk in the door and sit down and you're a part of the staff. So at the end of the day, you don't look at things at your job as you're responsible for the job winning. See, a lot of you dudes want a woman to come in and build you up, come in and make you into something that isn't there already. You don't do that at a job. What's up, Yoselin? You come in and contribute. See, a woman's job is to come into your life and contribute to what you already have going on. She isn't supposed to come in and just build you up like a lot of you dudes need. See, a lot of you dudes are looking for a mother. Y'all are looking for a mommy figure to come in and make you into the man that you want to be. You don't go into a job with the expectations of making this building or this company into a bigger company. It's already big already. Nobody comes into a company unless even if you're the CEO, even if you're hired as the CEO, even if you're coming in as a CEO, the thought process of you coming in as a CEO is I'm going to pay attention to what the company has already put together. Because if you're the CEO of a company, the company is already a company. And maybe the company made some mistakes and you want to steer the company in a different direction, but the company still has already been built. The company is already making money. So when a woman gets with a man, you have to already be making money. You have to already have a direction. You have to already have something going on. And if you don't, you ain't got nothing, you know? So there's another part of number one also. Hold on. No reason why. Okay. You never argue with your supervisor. And the next thing to number one, we're still on number one, is there is a hierarchy at your job. There is an understood hierarchy at your job. He is a supervisor and you are the employee or the executive or whatever type of job you have, and you know exactly what your roles are and you know exactly what your responsibility is. And then boom, you just come in and sit down. See, a lot of you guys need a partner. A lot of you guys need a partner. You don't go into a job as the partner of the job. You don't do that. You don't go into the job as a partner. You go into the job as a role player. And a lot of you men want a partner. You want a partnership. So you're the woman's equal. You argue with your partner. You know, Like it don't make no sense. So that's number one. Everybody hit the like button. 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 Number two. Number one was your woman views you as her equal. Number two is you are a victim of what a woman is doing. No woman on the planet wants to be in a relationship with a man that is a victim as much as she is. Too many of you men have somewhat the same role in a relationship as a woman. You always been victimized of the man. Of the woman. Like, just listen to this man and listen to his victimhood. Listen to his level of victimhood. Listen.
I do not understand that a woman will do whatever her boss says, but barely do what her husband asks. I don't get it. I don't understand it. I don't know how you can be to work on time every day at 8 a.m. But to make me a turkey sandwich is a problem.
What's up, Barbara? Does he sound like a victim? Yes or no? Yes or no? Does he sound like a victim? Yes or no?
Right? Or to do something for me is a problem. I don't understand it. Right? I don't understand how we've gotten to the place where we're so independent. There's no interdependency, that you're so independent that you will allow another man to dictate your whole life. But the man that you sleep with and love and say you love, he can't tell you one thing.
Yes or no, y'all? Is this man a victim or is he not a victim? He sounds like a victim to me. He's a victim of what a woman is doing. The first statement he makes right here.
I do not understand that a woman will do whatever her boss says, but barely do what her husband asks.
That's a victim mentality. So this is the thing about victimhood. It's feminine. All right. You're very feminine when you present yourself as a victim. You're feminine when you present yourself as a victim. See, men are supposed to be solution oriented. And you can't be solution oriented when you're a victim of somebody else. See, the thought process of victimhood is extrinsic, because you have a choice to have an internal locus of control, which means you are in control of everything around you, or an external locus of control, which means you are a victim of everything going on around you. So when you get to the point in your life or your day where you're a victim of everything around you, a woman can't trust you because it's two people in a relationship as victims, and it don't make no sense. Like, why would a woman be in a relationship with a man that is a victim? So you can't be a victim of the actual woman you're in a relationship with. I don't understand why a woman don't do this. Like, you're a victim. A lot of men who want a lot, want a lot is not in a position to request the same. We are both going out to work hard and long hours. Exactly. So when men are whining about they want a 50-50 situation, and well, hold on, let me just play this. I'll just play this right here.
Playing about 50-50? Girl, we are in last place. Look at it, income by ethnicity. We are in dead last place. Well, I'll never go 50-50 with my man. Shut up, bitch. Look, open your eyes for once and...
Would a supervisor or would a company sit here and say, we're in last place? Think about it. If you apply for a job and you got the job, and in an interview, they said this.
And black women are complaining about 50-50. Girl, we are in last place.
Would you want to work for that job if you found out that the job that you're working for is in last place? And not only is the job in last place, because it just is what it is, you know, that's like being a rookie coming out of college and you get drafted by a team that was in last place in the NFL last year. You'll still be happy, right? But listen to what he says about being in last place. Because there's one thing about being in last place. That's hard to deal with. But there's another thing about being in last place and you're bragging about it.
And black women are complaining about 50-50. Girl, we are in last place. Look at it, income by ethnicity. We are in dead last place. Well, I'll never go 50-50 with my man. Shut up, bitch. Look. Open your eyes for once and look. And you're telling me you're going to use one income because you refuse to go 50-50 with your man? You will never make it. We are in last place.
What this man is essentially saying is, look, ladies, we all are broke. Why would you expect more out of us? And this is the biggest problem about black men in particular. I have men in my comments saying, yo, why are you going off on men instead of women? Well, I was going off on women about single motherhood. Women are no longer just running around becoming single mothers. What's up, Valerie? Somebody else said, hey, where you at? Shit. Oh, what's up, Shanti? What's going on? Then I started going off on women about being independent. And everybody hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button. I told them that being independent is stupid. We all need each other. And guess what? You never hear women talking about being independent anymore. So that got fixed. So now, since women are overall more ambitious and not having fatherless babies, now all of these ambitious women don't have any men to actually date because so many of you have the same mindset as this dude right here. Because what this graph is essentially saying is 80% of black men are broke. And this man in this video is happy about it because if the median income is $50,000, that means there's another 20% of men that are making less than that. And the worst part of all of this, you actually think, even though you're not applying yourself and you're broke, you deserve a woman? Are you nuts? I'm doing a live stream. So think about that. This is the mentality of a lot of men. And you want a woman to respect you the same way or more than her supervisor. And you start off with the thought process of this.
And black women are complaining about 50-50. Girl, we are in last place.
I don't understand. How? Like, your mentality is we need to go 50-50 because, and the majority of you men say the same damn thing. Y'all literally say, well, you actually want the top 2% of men. You can't get the top 2% of men, so you need to just deal with me instead. And you expect that woman to not only be with you, but respect you? See, I am not in last place, just as an example, because right here, I think you can see, hold on. Let me get rid of this. I'm going to show y'all what this actually looks like. All right, here we go right here. All right. So right here. This is right here. Last place is African Americans, $51,000 a year, right? So that puts us at last place, right? So there's two types of men that you have to just consider, right? If you, and this isn't going against anybody because it just is what it is. If you are in last place, like in this video, and you're only making $51,000 a year, it's okay. It's okay. But if you're only making $51,000 a year And if you just look up, if you go up a little farther, it says white Americans make 79. You might as well say $80,000 a year, right? So white men on average, are making $80,000 a year, right? If you want to go up a little farther, Japanese, let's just say Japanese Americans are making $94,000 a year on average, right? So a lot of y'all have white supervisors and not black supervisors, right? So your white supervisor is probably at your job right now, is probably making $80,000 a year, maybe $100,000 a year. But your supervisor, because I want y'all to understand how we can literally do something about this situation, because I'm not just shitting on men, but whatever job you're working at right now, your supervisor does not make over $100,000 a year. What do y'all think right now? How much do you think your supervisor makes? You're not the person that owns the company, but the person that tells you what to do on a normal basis, your supervisor. Not the CEO, your supervisor. How much do you think your supervisor presently makes? Probably $80,000 to $100,000 a year. Am I wrong? So with all that being said, it's not crazy to actually make as much money as your woman's supervisor. Because if you are making $50,000 a year and your woman's supervisor is making $80,000 a year, you can't expect your woman to treat you or respect you the same way as she respects her supervisor. But the positive thing to this is your woman's supervisor does not make a hell of a lot more money than you do. But how much do you think your supervisor right now makes at their job? I mean, at your job, the job you're at now, do y'all know or have an idea of how much money your supervisor makes? I don't have a supervisor, so I can't say about my supervisor because I don't have one. But what do you think y'all supervisor makes? They don't make a hell of a lot of money because they will be doing something else, or they will be higher in the ranks at their job. So as a man, you just got to make a little bit more money. Lash with Lex says, mines make $550,000. Okay. Okay. All right. That's one person, but okay. That's a lot. Is that the owner or a supervisor? Because I don't know many supervisors that we report to, but she's an attorney. Okay, well, that's a different. That's different. That's different. That's different. She's an attorney. We're talking about a typical supervisor at your job. They don't make a whole hell of a lot of money. So that's one thing. I think it depends also where you live and what state you live in. I'm just saying, just all together, y'all, how much? Give me a number. How much do you think your specific supervisor makes per year? Just right now. My last one made 60,000, but he was very dominant. See, my last supervisor made $60,000. So as a man, you don't have to make $1 million a year in order to get your woman to respect you. That's not really the thing. But the number one thing you have to do, well, number two thing you have to do is stop acting like a victim of every damn person. See, October 3074 says $120,000. So it's not crazy that she respects your supervisor, and it's not crazy for you to make as much as her supervisor does. And if you don't, it's okay. So let's keep going. Number three, you as a man, you don't make her feel safe and secure, but your woman's job does. Victor says 260,000. Okay, 60,000. Okay. Making more money doesn't mean we're going to respect you. Money has something to do with respect. It's not all about respect, but it does have something to do with respect. And everybody on TikTok, hit the hearts. Everybody hit the hearts. Everybody on TikTok, hit the hearts. Hit the hearts. Hit the hearts. Hit the hearts on TikTok. Number three, you don't make her feel safe. You don't make her feel secure. Her job gives her a sense of security that you don't offer. Women need a long-term feeling of security. You aren't offering a level of provision where she knows that you have her back. Not because you love her, or not just because you love her, but because you have the capability to fix any problem that she runs into. Think about that. You may have her back emotionally, but do you have the ability to actually fix her problems that she runs into on a normal basis? And if you don't, she's not really going to respect you. Where is this video? No, that's not it. I'm gonna play that yet. So, like this right here. Let's look at this for a second.
Y'all,
you're right.
Both of y'all, if
What do
y'all
you
think
mean?
that I'm up here being some type of way because I don't need neither one of y'all for shit, and you're not gonna sit up here and talk condescending to me either. Because
you
yes,
mean?
I am a strong woman,
That's
and
your
I am a
question.
empowered woman,
It's
and I don't
your
take
question.
shit off of no. I don't give a f- be my daddy, my brother, my man,
Well, why get
sitting
mad
next
at
to
us?
me on stage.
This is
I don't
Listen, this is a question.
So, with this right here, it's a very good chance that this woman is dysfunctional, right? Because it's two different things that's going on. One, the woman is extremely dysfunctional. But two, what happened for this woman to spaz out like this? And I'm not blaming the men, but look at this.
When a woman talk loud, oh, she's just loud.
Yeah, because you know why? Because the women ain't supposed to talk like that.
So can I finish?
Y'all,
You're right.
both of y'all, if
What do
y'all
you
think
mean?
that I'm up here being some type of way because I don't need neither one of y'all for shit, and you're not gonna sit up here and talk condescending to me either. Because
Do you think she would be like this at her job? The answer is no. No matter what went on at her job, she wouldn't be like this. This woman does not respect these two men. But let's find out why. Because that's what it's about. Why? See, going back to this guy right here, he's just sitting here whining like a little bitch.
I understand that a woman will do whatever her boss says, but barely do what her husband asks.
See, he's sitting here whining like, I don't understand. Why? I don't understand, right? So let's look into why. So let's use this as an example and let's find out why this woman spazzed out.
Listen, this is a question that you said. Why are you mad at us for that?
listen, I'm about to roll out because I don't like feeling disrespected. And y'all not gonna sit here and tell me I disrespect my man because I'm using that as an example of me being late today.
Talking about that.
Y'all not gonna do that. You're not gonna.
Hell no. That's so. Just for the record, I'm not saying she's right. This woman is an idiot, but we need to find out what happened regardless. All right.
Bullshit.
Hell no.
Why?
Because I know.
I'm saying if he take care of you, he take care.
All right. So hold on. They're talking about some stupid cornball 50-50 shit. And this might be the reason why right here.
Late today.
talking about that.
Y'all not gonna do that. You're not gonna do that on air.
Yeah.
You're not gonna do that to me, period.
No,
Are you willing to listen to what a man say he wants without any you got to
rebuttal?
Exactly, rebuttal.
Hell no.
That's bullshit.
Hell no.
Why?
Because I know
I'm saying if he take care of you, he take care of your
I'm
necessary
an
needs. and all that.
empowered woman.
Say
I'm an
needs and all that.
empowered woman.
Say
I'm an
needs and all that.
empowered woman. And it doesn't really
Oh
matter
my
what you
God.
do for me
Alpha
because I'm
woman.
able to do it for myself.
Alpha
No.
woman.
And if kissing is required,
What? They ain't got
That's
nothing to
not
do
kissing.
with
Be
it.
with
They ain't
you.
kissing.
I just said I don't like.
So do y'all see what's going on right then? Right here? They chose, it looks like it's their podcast, right? They chose a stupid, dysfunctional woman to bring into their environment, right? So your woman supervisor does not allow just anybody to work for their company. So as a man, and just for the record, we're on number 4. Number 3 was you don't make her feel safe and secure. But we're on number 4 now. Number 4 is you don't have clear and you don't enforce clear and concise boundaries. So we're on that. You don't enforce clear and concise boundaries, right? Part of your boundaries is who you choose to have in your life. Yeah, I need to drink some water. Who you choose to have in your life. You don't just have any type of person at your job or in your life. Because that means you're not good at vetting people. So if you just listen to this shit,
What you do for me
Alpha
because I'm
woman.
able to do it for myself.
Alpha
No.
woman.
And if kissing is
so they're sitting there like, oh, are you an Apple woman? You chose an Apple woman to be on your damn podcast. And now you mad at the Apple woman for acting like an Apple woman. Do y'all see that they are responsible for this situation and not her? I don't know where they got this dumbass woman from, but they got her on their podcast and now they're complaining about her. So this goes back to number 2. You can't be a victim of the woman that you chose.
required,
What? They ain't got
That's
nothing to
not
do
kissing.
with
Be
it.
with
They
you.
ain't kissing.
I just said I don't like.
That ain't. No, we ain't talking about no right now. We done
Okay.
got over that.
Oh, okay.
He asked you a question that you're trying to get away from.
Right.
No,
Yeah.
Right.
that's how they get away from the answer.
Right,
Right.
right.
Hey, bro,
right,
she did.
right.
That's how they get away from it.
Right.
You know why y'all can't hear sometimes? Because y'all listen
What
to
you mean?
rebuttal. Y'all don't listen to understand nobody.
No.
I'm gonna tell you.
Y'all
something.
listen,
Hell
and while
no.
y'all
This is
listening,
what
y'all
it
feeling
We
the
are
pace at the
no
same
longer.
time.
We're not in the 60s, baby.
Okay, another facet of this is they're arguing with the damn woman. Ask the woman a question and hear her out, and then you say what you got to say and stop arguing with how she feels about something. If you went out and got this masculine, dysfunctional ass woman, put her on your podcast, and all of a sudden you start arguing with her about how she feels about relationships, you are the problem. Do y'all see that? This woman is who she is. Whether you like her or not, you invited her on your podcast, and now you want to argue with her about her beliefs. Would your supervisor do this? No.
Baby, we are in 2024, which is really equivalent to
What?
2054. We're in a new age now. The future is feminine. Why the you think I must cater to what your needs are?
Nobody ain't
First,
say that.
Let me tell you what we're gonna do first
Nobody
of all.
ain't say
First
that.
of all, what we're gonna do is talk about my needs.
No.
And once my needs are met, then I'll think about meeting your goddamn.
Okay. I actually agree with her right here. She says the first thing we're going to do is talk about my needs. Doesn't that work at a job? When she applies for a job, what does the company do? They offer what? What does a job offer to an employee before they start working at the job? Anybody? What does a job offer a potential employee? Somebody answer the question, please. Benefits. Thank you. Thank you. Benefits. Benefits. Exactly. Benefits. Right? Money. There we go. Money. Right? So when this woman says this,
Tell you what we're gonna do first of all.
Nobody ain't say
First of all, what we're gonna do is talk about my needs.
No.
And once my needs are met, then I'll think about meeting your goddamn needs.
That-
I don't see nothing wrong with that. Bonus package. I don't see nothing wrong with what she said. So y'all was like a bonus package, benefits, a salary, money, benefits. Exactly. So the thing about it is, because we're on number 4, and number 4 is you don't enforce clear, concise boundaries, rules, and expectations. This is what we ain't going to do, and this is what we are going to do, and this is what you are going to be compensated, or what you're going to get in a relationship. Benefits. So a lot of you dudes, because going back to this little dude here, little wine ass dude, what kind of benefits do you think he offers?
Do not understand that a woman will do whatever her boss says, but barely do what her husband asks.
It's simple, because the man at the job versus you have given her a clear understanding of what she's about to get. The features and benefits of being with me is this. And when she's presented with this thing or this environment or these features or these benefits, you're like, I want that. But a lot of you men don't offer any benefits to be with you. And this is not about money. New office. There we go. So it's not always about money. Like, where do you live? Who do you know? What do you have a personality? Do you have a sense of humor? Is it fun being with you? What kind of experience she's going to get being with you? So yes, you take care of the woman's needs first. You take care of the woman's needs first. You give her a clear understanding of what benefits she's going to get from being here. And when she sees the benefits and she's like, I can't wait to work here, or I can't wait to go out with you. Now, do you think she's going to have an attitude? No. But a lot of you dudes don't offer a lot of benefits to a man. To you being with a man, to her being with you.
Man.
That's right. I do.
This is why
I do. I build a man and I make him into what I want him to be. When you feel empowered as a woman more without a man, you're not.
Now, keep in mind, this woman is a dummy, right? I'm not saying that she is whatever, but remember, she is a dummy that they invited. Keep that in mind.
But this is what I don't understand. Hold on. This is what I don't understand. Let me ask you this. Give me one that would get in a relationship with you and don't believe in you.
Plenty of them.
Shit,
There are plenty of men out here who will get in a relationship with a woman, but sabotaging her at every chance that he gets.
What you mean?
What do you mean?
Drake, Blake, have you ever met that? I ain't never met a.
Okay, so right here, do y'all hear what just happened? Let me back this up, because this is a problem too.
Have you ever met?
Hold on. What did they just do to her right here?
What do you mean?
Drake, Blake,
sabotaging her at every chance.
In a relationship with you and don't believe in you.
Plenty of them.
Shit, I ain't
There
never
are plenty
believe
of
you.
men out here who will get in a relationship with a woman, but sabotaging her at every chance that he gets.
What you mean?
What do you mean?
Drake, Blake, have you ever met that? I ain't never met that.
What are they doing right there? What is that called right there? Anybody? What is that called that they just did to her right there? The woman is dysfunctional, but we have to pay attention to what the men are doing. What are the men doing? Anybody want to? Did y'all hear what I heard? I'll give y'all another second. What did y'all hear that they did to her? Play it one more time.
Think about meeting your goddamn needs.
She want to groom a man.
That's right. I do.
This is
I
why.
do. I build a man and I make him into what I want him to be. When you feel empowered as a woman more without a man, you're not gonna really want.
But this is
one.
what I don't understand. Hold on.
If
This
you
is what I
feel
don't
more
understand.
empowered
Let me
without a
ask
man,
you
you're
this.
not gonna really
Let me
want
ask you
one.
this. Give me one that would get in a relationship with you and don't believe in you.
Plenty of them.
Shit, I ain't
There
never
are plenty
believe
of
you.
men out here who will get in a relationship with a woman, but sabotaging her at every chance.
Okay, she said there are plenty men that will get in a relationship with a woman and sabotage her every chance he gets, right? That is her experience as a woman, right?
He gets.
What you mean?
What do you mean?
Drake, Blake, have you ever met that? I ain't never met that
You
ever
have
in my
some-
life.
you have some women-
So a lot of y'all said gaslighting. I would say it's simply dismissing her experience as a woman. I'm not necessarily going to say gaslighting, but it's dismissing her experience as a woman. If a woman says men be slapping on women, or men be cheating on women, or men be, doing all these different things to women, and for a man to say, no, they don't. Hey, have you ever seen or have you ever did that to a woman? Of course, the other man gonna say no, but does that mean her experience is not valid? No. Do y'all understand what I'm saying? So one thing you have to do as a man that her supervisor does, because that's what we're talking about, is if an employee has a problem at the job, they have the ability to write a grievance and go to HR and say, hey, I have a problem with the job. And they're going to sit down with you and say, okay, I understand how you feel. How can we fix this? They ain't gonna say, man, what you talking about? Man, did you ever do this at this job? No. Women are heard at their jobs. So you as a man want a woman to view you like she views her supervisor, but you don't hear her when she has a grievance. She has a grievance and you dismiss her experience as a woman. I'm just saying, the woman is dysfunctional. I'm not saying the woman is a good person, this woman in this video, because she's crazy. But like I said, we have to break down why she's acting out on this podcast. One, they gaslighted her, y'all words. I say they dismissed her experience of being a woman dating men, because it ain't like the men date men. So why are they talking about, oh, you wrong? That's being dismissive, right? So let's keep going.
That want to work and their man don't want them to work. Like back in the 60s.
Yeah.
There were women who wanted to work. Their man did not let them work.
Yeah.
That's sabotage.
No, it's
Insecurity.
Nah,
Security. Sabotage woman for being the best version of herself that she can be. That's the shit that I'm talking about. I'm looking for this is the reason why having partnership is so important to me. Why having the right man in my life is so important to me, because he is supposed to be my ride or die. Okay. I don't got no group of riding with me.
Right there. She said he is supposed to be my ride or die. Keyword supposed to be. So in her mind, she views her man, or in this situation, her supervisor, as being the epitome of protection. But if a woman does not feel safe, if a woman does not feel protected, or if a woman feels gaslighted, she's not going to feel safe. Therefore, she's not going to listen to you. Remember, number 4 is you have to enforce clear, concise boundaries and expectations. And part of the expectations are the benefits of being with you. So let's do this and we'll come right back.
How about we meet up at a coffee shop and play this fun dating card game? We'll have fun and see if we're compatible all at the same time.
Ooh, what's the name of the game?
It's called Deeper Discussions.
I'm down.
Okay, meet you at 6.
Fellas, buy this card game. Ladies, buy this card game. Buy about 2 or 3 card games. The main reason why people can't stay together isn't because they don't like each other no more. It's actually because their present family issues come up or their past family issues come up. But when you play Deeper Discussions, you'll be able to understand a person's family issues up front.
This game can be played with either 2 people or an entire group. So have fun.
Question number 1. Name a time when money was the main factor why a relationship went bad.
Deeper Discussions Dating Edition. Again, these cards are good for vetting a potential boyfriend, a potential girlfriend, a potential husband, a potential wife. Actually, these cards are so soft and silky, by the way. Like
they ain't gonna get
really
wore out.
Durable.
A dating card game for introverts who have a hard time asking the much needed compatibility questions. Deeper Discussions, the card game.
So, how do you put yourself in a position where you don't mistakenly gaslight a woman? If you don't mistakenly gaslight a man, well, you have a conversation utilizing my Deeper Discussions cards. See, the thing about it is, two people want to be heard in a relationship. Not 1, but 2. And a lot of times, if the man is the leader, right, he is usually heard because he's the leader of the relationship. But at the same time, women want to feel heard also. But if every time she opens her mouth, you gaslight her or ignore how she feels or you dismiss her feelings, guess what? Now she doesn't feel heard. So how do you do that? You put her in a position where she can feel heard by playing a game like Deeper Discussions with her. Now you're in a position where you can ask her questions, she can ask you questions, and now you both are being heard over and over and over again. So one thing my Deeper Discussions card game does for men and women is it gives you an opportunity to hear the other person and, most importantly, be heard by the other person. Because sometimes, say another person is kind of full of themselves, right? You say, yo, let's play this Deeper Discussions card game. And they're like, all right, cool, right? They are forced to ask you a question. And now you have a opportunity to be heard. You have the opportunity to be heard because they have a question to ask you. And now you have the floor and vice versa. So a lot of times in these situations with men and women, one of the people, might be a man, might be a woman, they don't feel seen or they don't feel heard because the other person wants to do all this talking. But playing my card game would easily slow down the discourse where everybody gets the opportunity to be heard. And on top of that, you'll be able to see if this person is actually compatible with you. So the link to buy my Deeper Discussions card game is floating around here somewhere. Some of y'all may see it, or most likely the people who watch the pre-recorded video will see it. And the link is under this video also. And on top of that, I'm dropping a link to buy the card game in the chat right now. Buying my Deeper Discussions card game would easily put you in a position where you feel heard in a dating scenario or in a relationship. If you're in a whole relationship, buy the Deeper Discussions card game also. It's not just about dating, it's about relationships with you and another person. You can actually play my Deeper Discussions card game with coworkers, female or male. All right, so let's keep going.
Ride with me.
Do you talk to him like this?
Like what?
Like how you talking to us right now? Do you talk to him like that?
You over talking.
So right here, they're being a victim of her. Because the thing about it is, you saying you over talking, which she is. But at the same time, remember the beginning of that video didn't happen yet. That was a sneak peek to the end of the video. So right now, they just going back and forth. So what them saying, she's talking over them, I want y'all to listen to this part right here.
Men out here who will get in a relationship with a woman, but sabotaging her at every chance that he gets.
What you mean?
What do you mean?
Hold on, right
we are no longer, we're not in the 60s, baby. We are in 2024, which is really equivalent to
yeah. Right. That's how they get away from the answer.
Hey, bro, she did.
That's how they get away from it. You know why y'all can't hear sometimes? Because y'all listen to rebuttal. Y'all don't listen to understand nobody.
No.
I'm gonna tell you.
Y'all listen. And while y'all listening, y'all feel them.
We are no longer, we're not in the 60s, baby.
It sounds like they're over talking her. Isn't this them over talking her?
Understand nobody.
No.
I'm gonna tell you.
Y'all listen. And while y'all listening, y'all feel them.
We are no longer, we're not in the 60s, baby. We are.
They're on a podcast. So they're just over talking, period, because they're on a podcast. Nobody's wrong. Nobody's right.
That I ain't never met a. Yeah.
There were women who wanted security. For the reason why having partnership is so important to me, why having the right man in my life is so important to me, because he is supposed to be my ride or die.
Okay.
I don't got no group of riding with me.
Yeah. Tell me
a lot of women.
Yeah, tell me you talk to him like that.
I'm gonna tell you something.
And you expect him to be a ride or die for you.
Can I say this? I ain't gonna say a lot of women.
You.
I was sitting here listening. There's no way in the, because I done dealt with this.
Me too.
No way in the
Me too.
I'm gonna sit here and take you serious. We're getting
I'm
here.
just, first of all,
Let me finish.
I don't want y'all to think that.
Let him finish.
I'm talking.
Let him finish. No.
Because I know that's.
Who's doing what? What is the name of the video you are showing? I am not sure. I just got this from the internet. I'm not really sure what the name of the podcast is or what. I'm not sure what the name of it is. Lash with Lex says the best card game ever. Me and my mom played it and we mended our relationship. Oh shit, that's what I'm talking about. That is what I'm see. That's the reason why I put together this card game. And I actually have a mother-daughter card game coming out also. Lash with Lex. Do y'all see this? This is what I'm saying. My Deeper Discussions card game is bigger than just dating people. You can play it with your mom, your sister, your cousin, your brother, your co-workers, your own kids. I play this card game with my kids. I'm telling you now, this card game will change your life. The best card game ever. Me and my mom played it and it mended our relationship. Oh my God. That's so beautiful. That is so beautiful. Shout out to you. Shout out to you. If y'all ain't buy this card game, I don't know what the hell y'all doing. Man, that right there just made my day. That just made my day. Hold on one second, y'all. Come on, thing. All right, here we go. I forgot to pin the link. All right, I just pinned the link. use that testimony. Send a video of him saying that. That is so dope. That is so dope. This is a really good card game. I appreciate you, Lash Lex. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. That just made my day. That just made my whole day. That's beautiful. Because that's what I'm here to do. To help, like show that it's us. We have to sit back and just say, you know what? We got to be better communicators. And let me work on fixing my past. She played this card game with her mom, and it actually helped mend her past. Falling back in love with your parents, both of them, is so important. You know what I'm saying? So her playing my Deeper Discussions card game with her mom has mended her relationship with her mom, which puts her in a position where now she'll easily have better relationships with other people, whether it's coworkers, men or women. That's a beautiful thing. That is a beautiful thing. So real quick, Lash with Lex, did you want to come up and share your experience with your mom? I'm gonna drop the invite if you want to come up, because I think that is so beautiful. I'll stop my whole my whole live stream for this, because that is so important. Repairing your relationship with your mom or making it better is so important. I will definitely do that. So Lash with Lex, if you want to hit the link and I'll bring you up, and I would just stop everything and just hear out how you played the card game with your mom and how things got mended. So I would be honored if you wanted to come up here, whether it's now or you can DM me later or whatever you want to do, because that is just so beautiful. Thank God it's Friday. What's going on, Mackenzie? So Lash with Lex, hit the link if you want to come up, and we'll talk about that. That is so dope. That is so dope. All right, let's keep going. And just to remind y'all of why we're here.
Understand that a woman will do whatever her boss says, but barely do what her husband asks. I don't get it. I don't understand it. I don't know how you can be to work on time every day at 8 a.m. But to make me a turkey sandwich is a problem, right? Or to do something for me is a problem. I don't understand it, right? I don't understand how we've gotten to the place where we're so independent. There's no interdependency, that you're so independent that you will allow another man to dictate your whole life.
The reason why a woman would allow another man to dictate her own life is because she deems that other man more important than you. So that's the reason why. But we're going to keep going. What if both parents tried to sacrifice you more than... What do you mean tried to sacrifice you? What does that mean? Lay USA, you said, what if both parents tried to sacrifice? What? What does that mean? Well, that's a total different situation. Unalive you? No, that's different. That's different. So I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. So I don't know what that means. So I don't really want to. You talking about like abortion or something? I don't know. Okay. I don't know. All right. No, she values her money over her man. All right, let's get back to this.
Would do.
Everybody hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button.
Slightest little thing you say is making sure you understand that when a woman has a vision and a plan for where she want to go in her life, she don't need a man telling her. Okay.
Do it in the
when a man talk loud, he's confident.
No,
when a woman talk loud,
no.
She's when a woman talk loud, she's just loud.
Yeah, because you know why? Because women ain't supposed to talk like that.
So can I finish?
Y'all,
you're right.
Both of y'all, if y'all think that I'm up here being some type of way, because I don't need neither one of y'all for shit, and you're not gonna sit up here and talk condescending to me either. Because yes, I am a strong woman, I'm an empowered woman, and I don't take shit off of no. I don't give a my daddy, my brother, my man.
Well, why get
sitting
mad
next
at
to
us?
me on stage.
So I'm never saying that this woman isn't a dumbass, but at the same time, I just wanted to see or show y'all the variables that cause that woman to turn up on that podcast. So you have to orchestrate you have to facilitate an environment that makes a woman feel safe. I'll say it again. You have to orchestrate an environment, facilitate an environment that makes a woman feel safe. And if she does not feel safe, she's going to act out in some type of way. And a woman's job does that. All right. So you don't have or enforce clear boundaries and rules like her job does. All right. So number 5 is her job. This is very important right here. Her job has room for her to get away from her boss. This one is huge. What's going on, Eden? Her job has room for her to get away from her boss. She doesn't have to see or smell her supervisor's boss all day long. Balls. She does not have to see or smell her supervisor's balls all day long while her boss and her are in the same building. See, there's space at her job. And some of y'all may have trouble understanding this. So just listen. There is space at her job. She isn't closed in where she's walking past you every couple minutes, or the other person isn't walking past her every couple minutes. This is very important. You can get away from your boss and still be at work. She can go to the break room and talk behind her boss's back, just as an example. People need space from each other without leaving the house. It's almost unhealthy to not be able to do that. So I want y'all to think about this. When you're at work, you can go to the break room. Yes, sniffing balls. Exactly. Yes, October 3074. You can go to the break room if your boss gets on your nerves. If you and a woman lives in a small apartment or a 1-bedroom apartment, she can never get away from you unless she leaves out the house. That is not healthy. Hold on. Sean says it is funny watching new Mr. Let Go, huh? And the old Mr. Let Go naturally comes out. What are you talking about? What does that mean? I'm confused. What do you mean? The new Mr. Let Go? Huh? I'm confused. Sean, what do you mean? What are you talking about? I don't understand. What is the old Mr. Let Go and new? What are you talking about? I don't understand. So, okay, whatever. So the thing about it is, at your woman's job, she has room and space to walk away and be to herself and have her own thoughts. If y'all live in a 1-bedroom or 2-bedroom apartment, y'all don't have enough room to get away from each other. Sometimes you're going to get on her nerves. Sometimes she's going to get on your nerves. If y'all don't have space to get away from each other, y'all going to start ruminating on top of each other. You need space. You need room to get away from the other person. So at your woman's job, she has that. But if y'all are in this enclosed space all the time, and if you leave, she mad, or if she leaves, you mad, y'all can't really have your own thoughts. Does this make sense? Yes or no? Or is this crazy? Does this make sense? Have you ever not liked your supervisor and wanted to get away from your supervisor but still be at work? You can do that. You can go hours without seeing your supervisor. Can you go hours without seeing your mate? You need to be able to do that. When I was married, I had enough room to get away from my wife or ex-wife. I had my, what do you call it? My man cave. I was able to go in my man cave, close the door, be to myself, and do whatever I want to do in there. And be away from my ex-wife, be away from my kids. But if you don't have that, and y'all are just closed in together, and y'all are just on top of each other all the time, y'all will literally drive each other crazy. And guess what? Sadly, she will slowly lose respect for you because she can't stand you. This is why I require my husband to have a man cave. I don't want him in my face all day. It's unhealthy to be in another person's face all goddamn day. I'm just saying. All right. So that is number 5. Number 5 is her job has room to get away from her boss without leaving the job. All right. Number 6, you aren't teaching her shit. You are not teaching her anything. You ain't teaching her shit. How can she respect you if you're not teaching her shit? Think about that. I teach women in any environment I'm in. If I'm dating her, I'm going to teach her something. If me and her are friends, I'll teach her something. If I'm on social media, I'm going to teach y'all something. If you are a man and you do not have the ability to teach people something that you're around, you're not a man. Do y'all know or realize how important it is for a man to be able to teach other people something? Whatever it is, on how to do something better than somebody else? Somebody taught me something yesterday. They said, you are not supposed to drink and eat at the same time. So the typical person eats something and then they take a drink of water or soda or something like that. And they said that what happens to your stomach is when you eat without drinking, your food goes to the bottom of your stomach and it actually gets taken care of, dissolved or whatever, and goes through your intestines faster than if you are drinking and eating, because now your stomach acid can't instantly start attacking the food that you just ate. And then on top of that, somebody taught me this. When you're drinking and eating at the same time, the enzymes in your mouth are diluted. So now the enzymes that are in your mouth that are meant to break down the food as you're chewing, you're chewing and your chewing is causing enzymes to, get released to take care of the food, which helps with digestion. If you're drinking water every time you're eating, is diluting the enzymes that are being released in your mouth that will help for digestion in your stomach. Somebody taught me that yesterday. So people around you are supposed to teach you shit. But if you're a man and you don't never teach your woman nothing, but when she goes out in the world, people are teaching her stuff, she's not going to respect you because you don't teach her shit. So that is number 6. You don't teach her nothing. So your woman cannot respect you if you ain't taught her nothing. You're not supposed to give a damn what your does she needs to respect me at all times. If not, get rid of her quick. No headache, no babies. Okay. But all right, so number 7. Number 7 is she doesn't look up to you. She doesn't admire aspects of you. Think about that. If a woman does not revere you as something that is bigger than her, higher than her, why would she respect you? So now, with that being said, let's go into women or children. Listen to this.
Not looking for a lover.
Remember, number 7, she does not look up to you. She does not admire aspects of you. She does not see you say, I want to say this part. She does not see you and say, I wish I can do that. She does not look at you and say, I wish I can be as blank as you are, as confident as you are, as ambitious as you are, as smart as you are, as confident as you are. If your woman can't look at you and admire you and say, damn, I love certain aspects of you that I don't possess. You are so calm and cool. You are so stoic. You are so this. You are so that. If your woman can't look up to you and admire you, and you ain't teaching her nothing, what is her point on being with you? So listen to this.
A woman is not looking for a lover. She's looking for a father. You are your wife's father. All the way back in Abraham time, even today. When you get married, you stand at the altar. She's coming down the aisle with her father. So there's 2 fathers in the house. One waiting and one bringing. The father who bringing, he gonna soon release her to another father. So the Bible says a man leaves his father. But it never says a woman leaves. A woman never leaves. Read the Bible. The woman never leaves her father. Why? Because she just changes fathers. He turns her over to you and says, pick up where I left off, son. You are the father of your wife.
So I say all the time, women are children. To a certain degree, we have to father our women. So imagine you're a child and not your woman. Say there's a boogeyman in the closet. You're not going to hit your child with logic and say, well, statistics show there are no boogeymans in closets. No, you're going to go in there and be like, wait, what? A boogeyman, not my baby. And you're going to act like there's a boogeyman in the closet, fight the boogeyman, or kiss her and tuck her in the bed, and then everything's okay. And she's going to feel loved and acknowledged. You have to somewhat do the same thing with your woman. If she says somebody at work is a bitch or whatever, you got to be like, what? She a bitch? You want me to go up there and slap her? You got to jump in her world with her and fight the monster like you're the hero.
This is the first time I'm going to concede to the women or children from that analogy, because that is exactly what I was thinking.
Yeah, I think that's good.
He's like, no,
let go come to the job and he gonna drag them home.
Women are children. So when you look at a woman, one, if she looks back at you and she sees her equal, she's not going to respect you. If she doesn't admire you, she's not going to respect you. If you don't make her feel safe, she's not going to respect you. And all of this has a lot to do with fatherhood. So your job as a man is to father your woman. Check this out. This is what you're supposed to do with your woman. Ladies, do you agree or do you disagree? Ladies, where y'all at? Do y'all agree or do y'all disagree? Could you see this being you? Come on, ladies, what do y'all think? Do y'all agree or do y'all disagree? Do y'all see you as being this or no? Ladies, all right, so Shanti said yes. All right, October 3074 says no. So what I need y'all men to understand is the ladies are saying yes. Tracy says, I agree. Ashley says, I'm a baby. Yasin says, yes. Shanti says, I agree. So I need y'all to understand that this is what women want. Sometimes, not all the time. Women know that every now and then, probably every day, she's going to start crying. She's going to start whining. And your job is to comfort her like a baby. I'm already tired of hearing that baby. No lies detected. That's what I'm saying. So women are children, y'all. The first 10 groups live within expectation. I don't know what that means. All right. Somebody just saying random shit. Without abusing, yes, without abusing it, because you start whining and crying too much, now is a problem. Yes. So that's all I'm saying, y'all. I'm not lying. I'm not just making up shit. All right. So, but for her to do that, you have to make her feel a certain way. So number 8, she wouldn't exchange her life for yours because she woke up as you to, okay, sorry. Number 8, I read it wrong. She wouldn't exchange her life for yours. If she woke up like you tomorrow, her life wouldn't be the same. I mean, wouldn't be different. So I'll say it again. Your woman views you like she views her boss because she wants to be her boss. But if she views you not like she views her boss, because she doesn't want to be you, that's why she doesn't respect you. So to make sure I'm wording this properly so y'all understand, if she woke up tomorrow as her supervisor, in her mind, she would have a better life because she's now somebody's supervisor. So with all that being said, if your woman were to wake up as you tomorrow, would her life be different? Would her life be, would she have more power? Would she have more influence? If the answer is no, she doesn't respect you. So I just want to make sure I worded that properly. your woman wants to be able to trade her little miserable life with your life. But if y'all both have little miserable lives, she wouldn't want to do that. So that is number 8. If she would exchange her life for yours and wake up as you tomorrow, she would be so much happier. That's the only way she will respect you. But if her life would literally be exactly as it is now, she's not going to respect you. And it's not about money. It's about intellect. It's about different attributes about her personality. She would be less anxious if she woke up as you. But if you're as anxious as she is, if you're as much of a victim as she is, nothing will change. Number nine. You are more of her sibling than her father. Or for a lot of you men, you are more of her son and less of her father. That part is going to hurt a lot of people. You are more of her sibling as a man than her father. If you are literally like her sibling, if she views you as her equal, as her sibling, walk around the house, she's never going to respect you. You must father your woman, and she wants to be treated like a princess at least sometimes. And like I said, this is what it looks like. You literally have to pick up your woman. Fellas, put a 1 in the chat if you pick up your woman. Put a 1 in the chat if you pick up your woman, like different times, whether it's doing sex, whether it's not doing sex. If you're not picking up your woman, most likely she doesn't respect you. If you can't pick up your woman, she doesn't respect you. I will pick up my woman just like this. It's a real thing. Next, we're still on number 9. She has an inner child that must be seen and communicated with. There is no power dynamic between you and her if you cannot see and address her inner child. A woman wants to be treated like a princess, but every Thursday, she wants to be treated like this all-knowing, all-powerful, independent woman and is super smart and shit. Make her feel like she's smarter than you every Thursday. But other than that, she wants to be treated like a 3-year-old. Okay? Treat her like you got to treat your woman like a slut. You got to treat her like you're her daddy. And every Thursday, you got to treat her like she's smarter than you. Women are all over the place. So you got to make her feel like you value her and she brings so much to your life and that she's so special. But you also got to treat her like a baby. Exactly, Reginald. They throw tantrums like a child, 1000%. So you got to treat her like a child. But like I say, every Thursday, you got to treat her like she knows more shit than you do. Because women are all over the place. All right. So number 9 was she views you more like her sibling than viewing you like her father. If she doesn't view you like her father figure, authority figure, she's not going to respect you. Number 10, she can easily see a life without you because what intrinsic value are you offering her? Think about that. Would your woman see life without you as being okay? My inner child is crying. Oh, Heather said her inner child is crying. With love, of course. Yes. But the thing about it is, y'all, you have to father a woman with love, like Yoselin says. You have to father a woman with love. So number 10 is she can easily see her life without you because you don't offer any intrinsic value to her life. See, when I'm dealing with a woman, I take over the parents. I'm gonna get your mama's phone number and I'm be on the phone with your mama like I'm your daddy, and me and your mama gonna figure out what we gonna do with you. I take over a woman's whole family. So, as an example of me taking over a woman's family, you can't just get rid of me because your mom gonna be like, where's Aaron? I have women who I used to be with years ago, their mothers watch my content. Hey, Ma. I have women whose mothers watch my content. Why? Because when I was with their daughter, I knew them and they knew me. I'm gonna know your mama. I'm gonna know your daddy. I'm gonna know your cousin. I'm gonna know your sister. I'm gonna know your brother. I'm gonna know your whole family. So if we break up, your whole family gonna be wondering why y'all broke up and where I'm at. And that's not a manipulative thing. You're just really gonna miss me if we break up. Number 11. She doesn't believe in what you believe in. She doesn't believe in what you believe in. If y'all don't share the same beliefs, you ain't shit to her. Are you instilling a new belief system in your woman? Do you realize that the majority of the shit that your woman knows is a whole bunch of dumb shit? Yes, this is the most important one. 1000%, James. Do you realize your woman really doesn't have beliefs? What up, Stan? I'll say it again. Your woman does not have beliefs. Women don't have beliefs. They only have fears. Your job as a man is to instill beliefs in her. The only women that have beliefs are the women that were raised by their fathers. This is what a real leader looks like. Facts. Facts. Your job as a man is to instill beliefs or a belief system into the woman. She has to believe differently after you or with you. Women don't have beliefs. All they have is fear. Like, he's going to hurt me. She's going to betray me. That's all they run around. They scared of every goddamn thing. But when you give women intact foundational belief system, they no longer fear shit. They're no longer anxious. Women are extremely anxious specifically because they don't believe in nothing. But when you instill your beliefs in her, instill your principles in her, instill a foundation for her, she's no longer this anxious, fearful person all the time because she has you. So here's the bottom line. If you can't articulate your beliefs to her, she still fears you. I'll say it again. If you as a man cannot articulate what your beliefs are to the woman, she doesn't respect you. And she's going to fear you because you're not doing anything or becoming anything that is bonded with her, where she feels like she can do whatever she wants to do and you got her back. Women don't have beliefs. They only have fears. So that is really the most important one. Number 12, which goes in congruency with number 11. She doesn't see where you are going in life. She doesn't see where you're going in life. See, men are like buses. Life's supposed to be very simple. You walk up to a bus, you see the side of the bus, it says 25 Smith Street. You know exactly where the bus is going. You get on the bus. You're not worried about the bus taking you somewhere wrong. You get on the bus, put your headphones on, look out the window, or read a book, or play with your phone. That's it. But a man is just like a bus. A boy is what a lot of you men are. Y'all are boys. Y'all are marsupials. And I've said this before. A lot of modern men are marsupials. A man will be able to instantly articulate where they are going and what benefits that she will get by being with him. Really simple. But if she doesn't see if or where you are going in life and you're just existing, she's not going to respect you. At her job, she can potentially get a promotion and move up in the company. Can you promote her into your wife? No, because your life ain't together. See, a woman wants to be promoted from girlfriend to wife, just like a job. At her job, she gets rewarded for being a great worker. If her production is through the roof, she gets Employee of the Month. If your woman's production is through the roof and she's doing all these different things for you, does she get Employee of the Month? No. Do you buy her something nice when she's just this amazing woman? No. You don't even take her nowhere no more. Do you take her on a trip because she's this great woman? No. Y'all still as broke as y'all was a year ago. And you wonder why she don't respect you. Because she doesn't see any growth. Because at her job, she gets Employee of the Month if she does a good job. She can give you the best head you ever had. She ain't gonna get shit. She can learn new tricks in the bedroom. She ain't gonna get nothing new. she gets rewarded for doing a good job at her job. But you don't reward her at doing nothing. So that is the 12, not 10, reasons why women do not respect you like they respect their supervisors. Going back to this video, just to add reference.
Understand that a woman will do whatever her boss says, but barely do what her husband asks.
That's the reason why. Well, 12 reasons why. And I want to give y'all something to think about, because this will help a lot of you. I never argue with a woman, ever. Why? Because I am an authority figure. You don't argue with authority figures. Think about that. I will never argue with a woman because I am the authority figure. You don't argue with your supervisor. You don't argue with your father. You don't argue with your pastor. You don't argue with the police. You don't argue with your teacher or your professor. What the fuck do I look like arguing with a goddamn woman? I'm not you. I don't argue with women. See, an argument is literally two people trying to be victims at the same time. I'll say it again. An argument is literally two people trying to be victims at the same time. I don't want to be a victim. Therefore, I have no reason to ever argue with a woman. I'm going to give a woman two options. You can either calm down and we can talk about this, or you can get the fuck out. That's it. Never are you going to see me argue with a woman. You don't even see me on tonight's conversation arguing with them, and we on a podcast. I'm still not arguing with you. Because this is what's crazy, if y'all think about it. It's important to find out what a woman wants from you. What a woman wants from you. A woman wants something. So instead of arguing with her, find out what the hell she wants. A lot of y'all don't care what she wants because you want something. Because you are equally a woman as her. You just have a penis. See, women are like customers. When a customer walks into your job, it's like, let me speak to a supervisor. They don't want to speak to a supervisor. They want something. And all you got to do is find out what it is that she wants. Not give her what she wants. Find out what she wants. This is very important. You don't give a woman everything she wants, but you do stop for a second and find out what she wants. Women like to be heard. Women like attention. Women like to be seen. So whenever a person comes in and says, I want to speak to your supervisor, you're like, I got you. Is there anything in particular other than you wanting my supervisor that you want? Like, if you can have anything right now, what would it be that would make you happy? I want a refund. Oh, I'll give you a refund. I want a credit. I'll give you a credit. I want this. Okay, well, let's talk about that because, that's a little higher, but I understand how you feel and why you may want that. But this is when negotiation comes in. Instead of me giving you this big thing that you say you want, how about we negotiate and you have this. You get this instead of this thing over here, because this right here is unreasonable. But how about we get you this and to make you happy? Most likely she's gonna be like, okay. So you got to treat a woman like a disgruntled customer. Find out why they're disgruntled, and then find out what they want. Because every disgruntled customer wants something. I used to sell cars, so I know. Next is how a woman feels is valid. Think about this, which means a woman is always right. This is the reason why women say, well, I just feel like, because when a woman says, I feel like, that specifically means that her feelings are valid. You can't tell a woman how to feel. You're out of line if you try to tell a woman how to feel. And real quick, hold on. What's going on? Okay, real quick, let's get five more people to buy my Deeper Discussions card game. Let's get 5 more people. We got 5 people that have bought my card game already. Thank y'all. Let's get 5 more people to buy my Deeper Discussions card game. Let's get 5 more people to buy my Deeper Discussions card game. The link to buy my card game is in the chat, is pinned at the top of the chat. I'm dropping it in the chat right now. Hold on. And it's under this video. The link is under this video. Hold on, I have to go get it and put it in the chat. All right. So this is going to blow your mind right here. Hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button. This is going to blow your whole mind. How a woman feels is valid. If a woman is mad at me and she says, you're a narcissist, and we're in a relationship, she's right. Because that's how she feels. So if you think I'm a narcissist, break up with me. See? No argument. You're a narcissist. You're right. I purchased earlier, sent you a DM. Please read it later. Oh, I'll check the DM right now. Does that make sense, y'all? Does that make sense? I don't see the DM. Bro, did you? Y'all be DMing my other page. Hold on a second. Who is this?
Physique is the goal.
Yeah, he's in great shape. Yeah, Big Willie has always been fit though. Like you can definitely get to his size.
I don't know that. All right. Sean, you always be DMing me my backup page. Okay, so Sean says, I ordered your card game, but sent it to Stacy James, but to the wrong address. Can that be changed? Let me know. Yes. Sean, why you ain't just put it just okay, whatever. Just send me whoever's address you're talking about, and I'll change the address. I can change the address just on the thing. So yeah, send me the address to Stacy, and I'll fix the address. So no problem. But fix it quickly because I'll be sending her card game out today or tomorrow. You have another page. Yes. My other page is Mr.Letgo on Instagram. Mr.Letgo, or either this one, IM_Mr.Lego. It's the same thing. Mr.Letgo or either IM_Mr. Lego. So So let me share something with y'all that's gonna blow your mind. If a woman says I'm a narcissist, she's right. Break up with me and leave me alone. I'm not gonna argue with you. If you think I'm a narcissist, leave me alone. Does that make sense? God damn it. Why I keep getting on these damn... Okay. Leave me alone if I'm a narcissist. Yo, why the hell I keep getting all these... All right, this is... All right, I don't know. Dismiss. Okay, my computer was messing up. So, if a woman says I'm a narcissist, break up with me. Go away. Leave me alone. Bye. No reason. I'm not a narcissist. If you think I'm a narcissist, leave me alone then. Because she's right. Because her feelings are valid. Go be with somebody else. That's not a narcissist if you think I'm a narcissist. Leave me alone. The next thing is, women simply want you to pay attention to them. That's all they want. Them fussing gets you to pay attention to them. That's it. Women are not these complicated, complex little people. Women are children. It's really that simple. They're not complex at all. Let me put some in my notes real quick. Hold on, let's have a quick commercial break. Because let's get these likes up and let me get 5 more people to buy my Deeper Discussions card game if you have not bought it already.
Meet up at a coffee shop and play this fun dating card game. We'll have fun and see if we're compatible all at the same time.
Ooh, what's the name of the game?
It's called Deeper Discussions.
I'm down.
Okay, meet you at 6.
Fellas, buy this card game. Ladies, buy this card game. Buy about 2 or 3 card games. The main reason why people can't stay together isn't because they don't like each other no more. It's actually because their present family issues come up or their past family issues come up. But when you play Deeper Discussions, you'll be able to understand a person's family issues up front.
This game can be played with either 2 people or an entire group. So have fun.
Question number 1. Name a time when money was the main factor why a relationship went bad.
Deeper Discussions Dating Edition. Again, these cards are good for vetting a potential boyfriend, a potential girlfriend, a potential husband, a potential wife. The texture of these cards are so soft and silky, by the way. Like
they ain't gonna get
really
wore out.
Durable.
A dating card game for introverts who have a hard time asking the much needed compatibility questions. Deeper Discussions, the card game.
All right, so I'm going to drop the link. Does anybody have any questions or any comments on what I have said? I peeped a pink flag that turned into a red flag the next day. Stopped talking to the guy immediately and respectfully declined. That's it. There you go. That's what I'm saying. The dude be like, hey, you a bitch. Like, you know what? You're right. I'm out. He's right. You are a bitch. Leave. Why you want to be with a bitch? Life is really simple. That is like the simplicity of life.
Those 30, 60 days, it just seems like we don't make it past the 60 days. It's like as soon as they start charging, it's like it's time to go. As soon as they start charging, it's like it's time to go. I don't know. I haven't been able to make it past that 60-day trial.
Ever? I want to rewind though, because you have this stance.
Ever?
In the last couple of years.
Okay. Well, what happened in your dating experience to where you're now like, there has to be something that happened drastically that changed your mind?
It's a lot of pressure on Black men.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's not.
Specifically dating Black women. When I moved to Atlanta, women here are very entitled.
When you say entitled, though, what does entitled mean?
Say financially entitled. I feel extreme pressure And I get hit on by white women. I get hit on by all kinds of women. But when I get hit on by black women, I immediately feel this entitlement of, I got to pay for something.
Wow.
I got to pay your rent, help you with your car note immediately within 2 weeks. Or,
I'm not going to leave you out here.
See, this guy is a cornball, charging to be with him. I mean, charging to be on a date with her. Yeah, some of these dudes are cornballs, like they're real cornballs. And, you know, but just like this guy, he's literally acting like a victim of women. Remember, the way I operate is I look at what a person is saying without saying it. This man is operating like a victim of women. That's really it.
By yourself. I have heard a lot of people that I know, associates, women, who definitely think that way. Who are like, yo, if you can't pay my bills, then I can't even, what is there to talk
it's
about?
almost like that's I immediately feel like pressure.
Yeah.
And when you break it down, like the average date, you know, remember back in the day, you can go to Fridays, it'd be $60,
$60 with dessert.
Nowadays, if I take somebody on a
It's $400.
immediately, and I don't even drink. So if she drink, that's a couple hundred. If the hookah is 45,
Dessert?
lamb chops is 50, dessert. So by the time VIP
Valet.
card, valet, I was just getting ready to say valet.
See, if this woman, I mean, this man, might as well say woman, actually gets in a relationship with a woman, what type of life do you think they're going to have together? She's not going to respect him. And then this nigga is going to get on a podcast sounding like this dude.
Not understand that a woman will do whatever her boss says, but barely do what her husband asks. I don't get it. I don't understand it. I don't know how you can be to work on time every day at 8 a.m. But to make me a turkey sandwich is a problem, right? Or to do something for me is a problem. I don't understand it, right? I don't understand how we've gotten to the place where we're so independent. There's no interdependency, that you're so independent that...
Bro, shut up. Like, shut up. I had to cut it off and it's content, but I don't want to hear that shit. But yeah, it is what it is, y'all. So was this helpful? Yes or no? Was this helpful? Yes or no? Did y'all learn something? Yes or no? Because that's what I'm here to do. I'm here to help y'all have a better experience out in the world. And if I did help and you still need a certain amount of help or guidance or whatever, well, my Deeper Discussions card game would literally change your life. What's up, Michaela? You so late. But yeah, I am out of here. Michaela, just rewind to the first part. This was a really good show. These conversations need to be had 1000%. But I am done, and share this video with everybody that you know, male or female, because there's a lot of men whining about women and there's a lot of women whining about men. So take this video and send it to your group chat. Share it on Facebook. Share it on YouTube. Share it, share it, share it. It was confirmation. All right, that's what's up, Ashley. Ashley talking about with the confirmation. All right, that's what's up. That is what's up. I love hearing that something I said or did is confirmation. I love it. I love it. I love it. All right, Heather says, hell no. Shout out to Heather. She's joking. But yeah, yes, I personally found it reassuring. Thanks for the awesome content. Thank you. I appreciate that. Can you do more? No. Yo, Michaela said, can we do more no wig videos? Why? Oh my God. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. You know, I'm if I see something and somebody's talking about wigs or whatever, yeah, no problem. But yeah, it just depends on what I'm feeling, because I don't just jump up and start talking about women in wigs and stuff. Sometimes somebody said some dumb shit and I'll just kind of like do a response video to the dumb shit the person said. So it is what it is. So I will talk to y'all later. And like I said, if y'all have not bought my Deeper Discussions card game, and thank you to the people who have already bought, hit the link, hit the like button, and buy my card game and hit the like button. Talk to y'all later. Y'all have a good rest of y'all Friday.
How about we meet up at a coffee shop and play this fun dating card game? We'll have fun and see if we're compatible all at the same time.
Oh, hey, Michaela. Okay, I know who you are. All right, I'll see you tomorrow on a one-on-one.
Ooh, what's the name of the game?
It's called Deeper Discussions.
I'm down.
Okay, meet you at 6.
Fellas, buy this card game. Ladies, buy this card game. Buy about 2 or 3 card games. The main reason why people can't stay together isn't because they don't like each other no more. It's actually because their present family issues come up or their past family issues come up. But when you play Deeper Discussions, you'll be able to understand a person's family issues up front.
This game can be played with either 2 people or an entire group. So have fun.
Question number 1. Name a time when money was the main factor why a relationship went bad.
Deeper Discussions Dating Edition. Again, these cards are good for vetting a potential boyfriend, a potential girlfriend, a potential husband, a potential wife. The texture of these cards are so soft and silky, by the way. Like
they ain't gonna get
really
wore out.
Durable.
A dating card game for introverts who have a hard time asking the much needed compatibility questions. Deeper Discussions, the card game.